Hey Samuel, Neville Appledale from Snowboard Addiction. How's it going, dude? Thanks for sending in your line. Looking pretty good in general. I got a couple little bits of feedback for you, so I'll give them to you as I play the line here.
Let's see it.
So, a couple of things I noticed with mainly body position that I think you can improve going forward. One of the things I see is that, you can even see it right now, is that your backhand, tends to creep around like this. And if you could focus on keeping your backhand over the tail of your board, that'll give you a more stable position. Every time you take off from a jump, land a jump, hit a bump, anything you do, if your upper body's aligned with your lower body, it's going to be more stable. There's a few times where I've seen you kind of hand creeping around like that. So if we watch through your clip, the first one is a little 50-50, and the first 50-50 looks pretty good, pretty clean. So you can see right there, if I pause it and just go back, you'll see your hands creeping around again. That's that thing I told you about. It's just putting you not on the most ideal balance. Now we go into the first 50-50. No problem at all. Nice flat base. The key thing with any 50-50 on a box is keeping that base super flat. You're doing that, no problem. Easy. Second one, 50-50 on a little up rail. It's almost like a cannon that shoots you. I've got some feedback on this one. Now the feedback I have on this one is that, again, if you could line up that back arm, it's gonna keep that body more straight. But the main feedback I have on this one is actually watch as you land. As you land, you're bending over quite far with the upper body. So you can see I've freeze framed it right now. You're bending over. When you bend over like that, it puts a lot of weight towards the toe edge. So if you land like this and hit a bump, it's really likely to throw you off and out of balance. So what you want to do is you can get down a little bit. You see how I'm kind of getting down, but I'm really getting down with my knees, and not knees this way. So it's not my butt going back, it's my knees going forward. My knees going forward, and what that does, that keeps the mass of my body on top of my board. And if you land like that, head up, back up mostly, you're going to be able to land. You're going to be able to stomp through any ruts or any bumps or anything you hit. Whereas if you land like this, which is kind of what you're doing right now, it can throw you off really quickly. You've actually put a hand down to kind of balance yourself almost. You'll see, here it goes, leaning over, kind of grab a hand. You can see you're on the toe edge. You want to be as flat base as possible, bending forward with those knees, keeping that back up a little bit more. That's the main feedback on that one. And then we get into the third one here. You're actually more aligned now. So this last one is the best one of the three in terms of your alignment. Your backhand is more over that tail, which is going to help. You could get a little bit lower with the knees. You know, as you bend the knees, push those knees forward. That just gives you better balance. So all in all, nothing wrong with these three tricks. You did all three fine, comfortably safe. Just a couple of aspects of your body position that's going to make you a stronger rider. Aligning up that upper body by moving that backhand over the tail, keeping up that back a little bit more upright, bending with the knees more to absorb landings. Those two things are really going to help you as you push forward into the park. Thanks so much for watching. This is Neville Appledale from Snowboard Addiction. Our goal is to improve your riding.